If you missed the days when life felt a little slower, when neighbors knew your name, and every song carried a memory, subscribe here to the channel Country Revival and stay close to the country that feels like home. Every summer when the school bell quit, we'd meet behind Johnson's market lot, a dusty patch beneath the afternoon sun. That's where all the neighborhood battles got won. Blue swirls, cat's eyes, and shooters made of steel. Every marble carried a different kind of appeal. We draw a circle in the dirt with our shoes, then spend all day trying not to lose. Back then the prize wasn't worth much at all, but to us it felt bigger than the world. Mason jar marbles lined up on my shelf, a little collection of childhood itself. Every scratch and every color inside brings back those long summer afternoons. Friendly rivalries and dusty hands, making plans we never had to plan. Funny how those simple days still shine through a mason jar full of time. Tommy always claimed he had the lucky shot. Billy talked more than he actually won a lot. We'd trade marbles like they were gold and tell the same stories 100 times over. The grocery owner would step outside and laugh at the crowd gathered by his side. We weren't causing trouble, just passing the day, finding our own kind of adventure and play. Nobody worried where the hours went. Summer seemed too big to ever end. Mason jar marbles lined up on my shelf, a little collection of childhood itself. Every scratch and every color inside brings back those long summer afternoons. Friendly rivalries and dusty hands, making plans we never had to plan. Funny how those simple days still shine through a mason jar full of time. Now those kids are scattered far and wide, families, careers, and different lives. But every once in a while I find that old jar tucked away behind, and for a moment I'm right back there, with sunshine, laughter, and not a care. Mason jar marbles lined up on my shelf still remind me of a simpler version of myself, where winning meant a handful of glass, and happiness never had to last. More than trophies, more than things to own, they're pieces of a place I called home, and every color still helps me find a mason jar full of time. just a dusty field behind the store, and a game we've all outgrown before. But some memories never roll too far. They stay right there in that mason jar. Every July when the berries turned dark, Grandma would head out before daylight sparked, with metal buckets swinging by her side, down the old berry patch behind the hillside. She knew every vine, every bend in the road, places only years of practice could know. By noon she'd be back with enough to fill another pie cooling on the windowsill. She never talked much about winning at all. She just gave her best to every small detail. Blue ribbon, blackberry pie, hanging in the kitchen year after year. But it wasn't really about the prize, it was the love that brought us here. A little patience, a steady hand, a family recipe passed down through the land. Every slice carried a piece of her life. Blue ribbon, blackberry pie. The county contest came every summer fair. Folks would line up from everywhere, and somehow when the judging was through, that familiar ribbon always came home too. Grandpa would grin and tip his cap, like he'd known the outcome from the start of that. And we'd gather around the table that night, sharing stories beneath the porch light. Looking back now, what made it special wasn't fame, it was how she poured her heart into everything. Blue ribbon, blackberry pie, hanging in the kitchen year after year. But it wasn't really about the prize, it was the love that brought us here. A little patience, a steady hand, a family recipe passed down through the land. Every slice carried a piece of her life. Blue ribbon, blackberry pie. Today the ribbon's faded with age, and Grandma's handwriting has softened on the page. But when that familiar smell fills the air, it feels like she's still standing there, teaching lessons without ever trying to. Through simple things she always knew. Blue ribbon, blackberry pie means more to me with every year gone by. Not because it won another show, but because of everything it came to hold. The laughter, the stories, the time we shared, the way she showed us all she cared. And every bite still takes me right back to blue ribbon, blackberry pie. Fresh berries gathered beneath summer skies, a ribbon hanging where the sunlight shines. Yeah, some family legends never fade with time, like blue ribbon, blackberry pie. Up on a shelf in the hallway den sat a cedar box I'd seen since way back then. One rainy afternoon I brought it down and opened up a lifetime I had found. Postcards bundled up with faded twine, postmarked from another place and time. Mountains, beaches, city lights afar, each one carrying a little piece of who we are. The ink had faded, but the words remained, like old friends calling out my name. Cedar box of postcards, holding stories from across the years, handwritten hellos and safe arrivals, preserved between hopes and souvenirs. Every stamp, every signature line captured a moment frozen in time, and every card helped me see how much those memories still mean to me. There was one from Arizona's desert sky, one from Maine in the 4th of July, one from cousins we'd only see once a year. Yet somehow their words still felt so near. Mom would read them out when they arrived, then tuck them away to keep them alive, never knowing someday I'd unfold a family history written in those notes. The places were beautiful, that's certainly true, but the people behind the cards mattered more. Cedar box of postcards, holding stories from across the years, handwritten hellos and safe arrivals, preserved between hopes and souvenirs. Every stamp, every signature line captured a moment frozen in time, and every card helped me see how much those memories still mean to me. Today a message crosses the world in seconds flat, but there's something special that technology can't match. A few handwritten lines from someone far away, carrying a little piece of their day. And somehow those simple cards still do what they always did, bring people close. Cedar box of postcards means more now than it ever did before, not because of where they came from, but because of who sent them from those shores. The years keep moving, families grow, some names now live only in memories glow. But every card still speaks so clearly of love, connection, and the roads that led us here. A cedar box resting quietly on a shelf, filled with chapters of somebody else's and my own life. Yes, some treasures aren't measured by what they're worth, but by the people who took the time to write. Every afternoon when the sun got high, you could hear screen doors open all down the line. Kids came running from every house around. Soon Willow Street became our playground. Buckets full of chalk in every shade, turning gray pavement into worlds we made. Racetracks, castles, rivers, and towns, stretching block after block across the ground. We didn't need much to fill a summer day, just imagination and a little space. Chalk lines on Willow Street, that's where the whole neighborhood would meet. Every color painted something new, every drawing made a dream come true. Bicycles scattered across the lawns, and nobody worried about moving on. Back when happiness felt so complete in those chalk lines on Willow Street. We played hopscotch until the evening came, made up our own rules for every game. Sometimes the sidewalk became the sea, sometimes it was a race to victory. Parents watched from folding chairs nearby, waving as the afternoon rolled by. And every driveway held a familiar face. That little street felt like the safest place. Funny how an ordinary road can become a place you carry with you long after you're gone. Chalk lines on Willow Street, that's where the whole neighborhood would meet. Every color painted something new, every drawing made a dream come true. Bicycles scattered across the lawns, and nobody worried about moving on. Back when happiness felt so complete in those chalk lines on Willow Street. Then one summer slowly turned to another, and one by one we all grew older. The drawings disappeared with every rain, but somehow the memories still remain. Because the pavement wasn't what made it shine, it was the people and that moment in time. Chalk lines on Willow Street still run through the memories I keep. Every color may have washed away, but the feeling never really changed. Those simple days still feel so sweet whenever I think of Willow Street and all the friends who helped me see what belonging truly means. Just chalk and sunshine on a neighborhood road, a lifetime hidden in colors we drew. Yeah, some places never really leave, and Willow Street still lives in me. Every Friday when the work week was through, everybody headed out to screen to a line of taillights winding through the gate. Nobody wanted to show up late. Pickup trucks and old sedans and rows, teenage hearts with nowhere else to go. The summer air carried laughter through the night as the giant screen came shining to life. The movie was the reason we all came around, but it wasn't always what we remembered most. Friday night at Screen 2, under a sky painted black and blue, popcorn on the dashboard, radio turned low, watching stories while making our own first crushes, old friends and a little moonlight, all gathered in one place every Friday night. Some memories never fade from view, like Friday night at Screen 2. Jenny sat beside me in her father's Ford. We hardly paid attention to the movie anymore, talking through the preview, sharing fries and laughs, trying to make those moments last. Between the double feature and the midnight show, you could hear familiar voices everywhere you'd go. Half the town seemed gathered in that field, making memories nobody knew we'd keep. Back then we thought those nights would never end, like summer itself would bend for our plans. Friday night at Screen 2, under a sky painted black and blue, popcorn on the dashboard, radio turned low, watching stories while making our own first crushes, old friends and a little moonlight, all gathered in one place every Friday night. Some memories never fade from view, like Friday night at Screen 2. The drive-in closed years ago, they say. A shopping center stands there today, but sometimes when the stars are bright, I can still see those headlights and hear the crowd before the show began, like a photograph time couldn't damage. Friday night at Screen 2 still feels alive when I think it through. The movies ended, the summers flew, but the memories stayed like they always do. Those simple nights became part of who I am, growing up in that little hometown land. And if I could go anywhere, I'd choose one more Friday night at Screen 2. The glowing screen beneath the summer sky, young hearts dreaming as the hours roll by. Yeah, some places never really leave you, like Friday night at Screen 2.
There was a giant map hanging in our den, pinned to the wall way back when. From California coastlines to the Great Plains sky, it covered half the room and caught my eye. Every summer after we come back home, Dad would grab a pen and mark where we'd gone. Then we'd stand around and relive the ride, like the journey was still alive inside. Every little marker had a story to tell, of roads we traveled and memories that fell into place. Map pins across America, scattered like stars across the land. Every color marked an adventure, every stop became part of who I am. Mountains, deserts, rivers wide, all connected by those family drives. Looking at that map, it's easy to see those pins drew more than routes for me. Vacation brochures covered the kitchen table, everybody making their case when they were able. My sister wanted beaches, I wanted the hills. Mom just wanted somewhere we'd all sit still. The debates would last for half the night, tracing highways with fingers under the light, dreaming about places we'd never seen before the next summer finally arrived. Half the fun was planning where we'd go, long before we ever hit the road. Map pins across America, scattered like stars across the land. Every color marked an adventure, every stop became part of who I am. Mountains, deserts, rivers wide, all connected by those family drives. Looking at that map, it's easy to see those pins drew more than routes for me. The map is faded nowadays, some corners worn with age, but when I look at it, I still recall the excitement before every call, to pack our bags and chase the sun, not knowing what the next week might become. Map pins across America still shine brighter than they should, not because of where they landed, but because of the people who stood around that wall year after year, making memories we still hold dear. And every pin reminds me faithfully, adventure was always family to me. A map on a wall and a dream in our eyes, highways waiting beneath open skies. Yeah, those colored pins still help me remember the journeys that brought us together.
Every night after Mom turned out the light, I'd lay awake for a little while. Moonlight slipped through the curtains slow, painting silver shapes across my room. Toys were scattered on the wooden floor, like they'd been left from adventures before. And up above on that old white ceiling, I could see 1,000 different things. A mountain here, a sailing ship there. My imagination filled the air. Popcorn, ceiling stars, shining in a world that was all mine, turning little shadows into stories. Night after night, I didn't need to leave that room to travel farther than the moon. Back when wonder wasn't hard to find, under those popcorn ceiling stars. Glow in the dark constellations overhead, still holding on long after bedtime was said. I'd connect the dots and make believe there were endless places waiting for me. Some nights I'd captain a ship at sea, some nights I'd fly where nobody could reach. Every dream began before I closed my eyes, somewhere between the moonlight and the night. Funny how a child can see so much in things grown-ups barely notice. Popcorn ceiling stars, shining in a world that was all mine, turning little shadows into stories. Night after night, I didn't need to leave that room to travel farther than the moon. Back when wonder wasn't hard to find, under those popcorn ceiling stars. The room is gone, the years moved on, and childhood faded little by little. But every now and then I still look up and remember what it felt like to believe the ordinary could become something extraordinary. Popcorn ceiling stars still glow somewhere inside my mind, a reminder that imagination can outlive the hands of time. Those simple nights taught me something true. The world is bigger than what we can view, and a part of that young dreamer still shines under those popcorn ceiling stars. Moonlight through the curtains, quiet as can be, a room full of possibilities. Yeah, some of the greatest journeys I've ever known started right there, lying at home.
Every Saturday around 10:30, you knew exactly where we'd all be then. Past the playground and the baseball field, Court 3 was our little piece of real. Rackets leaning on the chain link fence, talking big dreams that made perfect sense. Summer sun hanging high above, and not a single place we'd rather be than that. We came to play, but we stayed for more. Those weekends became something worth showing up for. Saturdays at Court 3, where friendship grew naturally. Long rallies, easy laughs, and afternoons we thought would always last. Water bottles lined up by the gate, nobody ever seemed to run late. Looking back, it's easy to see life was good at Court 3. Some days we'd play until our arms gave out. Other days we'd mostly stand around, trading stories, making plans, trying to figure out who we'd become. The shadow stretched across the net each night as the evening slowly softened the light. And somehow every conversation there felt like it belonged exactly where we were. Back then we never thought about time. We figured those Saturdays would always be mine. Saturdays at Court 3, where friendship grew naturally. Long rallies, easy laughs, and afternoons we thought would always last. Water bottles lined up by the gate, nobody ever seemed to run late. Looking back, it's easy to see life was good at Court 3. Now we're scattered in different towns, different jobs and different roads we found. But every now and then we still call and somehow pick up right where we left it all. Because real friendships don't fade away, they just learn new ways to stay. Saturdays at Court 3 still mean more than they used to mean. Not because of wins or scores, but because of who stood on those courts. The games are over, the years roll by, but those memories never said goodbye. And part of me will always be on those Saturdays at Court 3. A worn out net and a summer breeze, a handful of friends and endless possibilities. Yeah, some places become more than scenery, like those Saturdays at Court 3. I turned 17 that July heat, took a job down by Lake Evergreen at Bennett's Marina on the South Shore Bend. Thought it'd just be work until summer's end. I'd untie boats at the break of day, watch fishermen head out across the bay. The water shine like a sheet of glass, and every morning seemed built to last. I was earning a paycheck for the first time, but learning a whole lot more between the lines. At Bennett's Marina that summer
fishing boats, watching the future stay afloat, with the docks beneath my worn out shoes and a wide blue horizon full of different views. I found a little freedom I couldn't explain that summer at Bennett's Marina by the lake. Mr. Bennett trusted me with the key, said responsibility comes one day at a time, son, you'll see. I'd fill the tanks and sweep the pier while making plans for the years ahead. Tourists came and went all season through, each one chasing something new. And I'd stand there watching the sunset fall, wondering where life might take me after all. The lake seemed endless to a kid that age, like the first blank line on an unwritten page. At Bennett's Marina that summer long, I learned where dreams and hard work belong. Fueling pontoons, renting fishing boats, watching the future stay afloat, with the docks beneath my worn out shoes and a wide blue horizon full of different views. I found a little freedom I couldn't explain that summer at Bennett's Marina by the lake. I remember what that season was for, not just the money that I made back then, but becoming a little more of a man. Some lessons arrive without much noise, carried by water, sunshine and choice. At Bennett's Marina that summer long, I found the place where I grew strong. Fueling pontoons, renting fishing boats, learning how to trust my own hope. The sunsets faded, but the memories stayed like reflections dancing on the waves. And a part of me still remains at Bennett's Marina by the lake. Boats rocking softly against the pier, summer winds and another year. Yeah, some roads begin in unexpected ways. Mine started at Bennett's Marina one summer by the lake.
I was 8 years old on a July day, with a folding table by the roadside lane, a cardboard sign painted bright by hand said 25-cent lemonade where I'd stand. Mom helped squeeze the lemons that morning sun, but after that the business was all mine to run. I'd wave at every car that passed my way, hoping they'd stop before the heat of the day. It wasn't much, just a few cups and some change, but I was learning how hard work feels. 25-cent lemonade taught me more than school books ever could explain. Every coin that dropped into that little box felt like proof that dreams could start small. Standing proud behind that homemade stand, learning life one customer at a time. Looking back now, I still smile and say it all started
25-cent lemonade. Mr. Parker stopped by every afternoon, bought a cup and left $1 or two. Said, "Keep it up, son, you're doing fine." Words that stayed with me all this time. By sunset I'd count every penny earned, and think about all the things I'd learned. Not just how to make a little money grow, but how confidence begins to show. The rewards were bigger than the cash I'd saved. They were lessons that never faded away. 25-cent lemonade taught me more than school books ever could explain. Every coin that dropped into that little box felt like proof that dreams could start small. Standing proud behind that homemade stand, learning life one customer at a time. Looking back now, I still smile and say it all started with 25-cent lemonade. These days the world moves fast somehow, but I still remember standing there back then. A kid with a plan and a hopeful heart, believing anything could start. From a table by the side of the road, and a willingness to give it a go. 25-cent lemonade wasn't just a drink on a summer day. It was responsibility in a paper cup, and the first time I believed in myself enough. The cash box filled, but so did my dreams, with every customer and every small victory. And no matter how far life has taken me, there's still a part of that kid in me. A hand-painted sign in the afternoon shade, a folding table and 25-cent lemonade. Yeah, some of life's biggest lessons are made from the smallest beginnings along the way.